You can sing.
Sing is a good way to put it. Thank you, by the way.
When did you discover that you can sing? Did you always know that? Because it was a surprise to me.
I think I knew when I first got drunk. I'm like, hey, I could really sing. No, I kind of grew up singing in terms of our family and Polynesian culture, with singing, playing ukulele and dancing and things like that. But never to this extent. So it was kind of nerve-wracking at first. And I'm not really one, to be honest with you. It sounds kind of cheesy, but I'm not one to get nervous because I like to be prepared for things that I do. But in this case, there was like Lin-Manuel, and he's a genius, and he wrote this song for me, and his writing is complicated, and lyrically he's dope, but it's also very complicated in how he puts things together, and so it was a lot of fun. I loved it, and I'm happy the song came out well. Plus, it's a lot of pressure. Like, the bar is set very high.
It's a Disney film.
When you sing in a Disney movie, like
have
a
to be a good
classic like
singer.
this, yeah, you can't suck. That's for sure.
I loved the movie. I absolutely loved it. I think it's going to win the Oscar. I'm just going to put it out there.
Awesome. Oh,
I was
thank
right
you.
when I called that for Big Hero 6, so we're just going to stick with that.
Nice.
But
Nice.
I imagine that everyone dreams of being in a Disney film. We all grew up with them. So do you feel like, wow, this is so incredible, I finally did it?
Hell yes, absolutely. Like, look, I'm lucky enough. I've been really lucky to do some pretty cool things in my career, but this is like a whole other level. And honestly, it's the bucket list thing that I never knew I needed until I did it and I saw the movie and I was like, man. But then also on a level of, I think, like how the universe works and kind of like Kismet, and like this movie came around. It's an amazing opportunity to showcase Polynesian culture. I'm half Black and half Samoan. Showcase Polynesian culture to the world, and there's a music element involved. But then there's also, part of my tattoo is, one of the anchors of my tattoo is called Moana, and it's basically it's the power of a woman, because I was raised by strong women, and I have women in my life. I have 2 daughters. One's a little baby, one's a 15-year-old. So it's a very empowering movie too for young girls, and an important one, I think, for young girls and young boys and people in general, right? So it's a very special thing. So I'm very excited. So to answer your question, that's a long answer to be like, hell yes.
Yes, basically yes.
Yes.
One of the main messages of the film is listening to that voice inside that's calling to you. So what was the first thing that you remember thinking that you would do with your life?
The first thing I thought I was going to do was I thought I was going to become a professional football player. And I was going to be the reason why we were no longer like in debt and living paycheck to paycheck. I wanted to buy my parents their first house and buy their first like car that they didn't rent. Like just buy, I wanted to be that, but then it didn't work out for me that way. And so like a lot of times in life we go along and we put a lot of work and effort into something that doesn't work out. And then I got into a different game.
Well,
right?
yeah,
So
the result's the same, just a different journey.
Just a different journey, yeah.
Congratulations, by the way, on everything.
Thank you
You're
so
doing
much.
so well.
I appreciate it. Thank
Thank you.
I got a lot of good people around me.
Made in Hollywood.
Thanks for watching this interview. As always, don't forget to subscribe and let us know what you think in the comment section below. For the next Made in Hollywood interview, click right here. Do it. Click it.